Yo, what's up, guys? So here are 5 reasons why your cold approach sucks and you're not getting the results you want.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Number one is the most simple, is that you're not getting enough reps. I've worked with guys and they've been like, yeah, I'm really struggling with my cold approach. And I'll ask them like, okay, how many have you done in the last year or so? And they'll be like 20. I'm like, all right, man, that's the answer. Like, I'd be like saying I'm going to go to the gym for 15 workouts and then I'm going to be jacked. It just doesn't work like that. So you guys got to get out there and get the repetitions and make it a habit in your life, whether you're at the grocery store, whether you're walking to the gym, whether you're actually going out for a designated cold approach session. You need to make it a habit in your life to actually start seeing progress and the results you want. Number two, and I talk about this one before a lot, is asking too many questions when you're doing a cold approach. And why this is an issue, one, is because it makes the conversation boring and platonic. Yeah, what it does is it creates a really platonic, friendly vibe, and it typically bores the girl. Even if she might like you, there comes a moment if you ask too many questions where she's just kind of like, all right, well, thanks, like, now what? So learning how to lean into assumptions is going to be a big key. And the key with this too is that it's going to give you confidence and motivation that like, hey, I'm actually making progress here, because you're going to start to get positive feedback from the women instead of her getting bored and wanting to exit the conversation. So stepping into assumptions is going to be a big one. The third reason your cold approach isn't going the way you want it to is because you're expecting too much. You're trying to be perfect with it. And this holds a lot of guys back too. They do an approach that's not very good and they get down on themselves and they're like, man, I just want to do it like I see the guys on YouTube do it. And again, that comes over time. You have to, in a way, earn that skill. You have to earn that ability to have it be good, right? Nobody that's a master at anything has become a master on their first try. They've had to put in effort and they've had to really get after it. So that's a big one for you guys too, is to realize that it's not going to be smooth sailing. It's not going to look pretty, at least for the short period. But that's what I'm here to help you guys with, is make sure you can speed up the process and get a lot better results quicker by making a few of the adjustments I talk about on this channel, and then I've even talked about in this video. So if you want to start making huge results in your cold approach a lot faster than if you were to go do it for years and years, then fill out the one application below in the description for a chance to work with me personally. Now, reason number 4 that you're not getting the results you want in cold approach is because you're worried about what people think. You're worried about what people are looking at you when you're doing it, what your friends might think, what the girl might think. And the mindset that really helped me start to embrace cold approach more is to realize and accept that this is a journey for me. This is about me getting more confident, me getting more comfortable in my own skin, improving my social skills for sure. And once I adopted this mindset, I realized, people might judge me. People might look at me weird. People might cringe, but it doesn't matter, because I'm building that social muscle. I'm building that reflex to, whenever I'm in a social environment, I can go and say hi to somebody. I can go create a connection. And especially with women, I can go approach them and potentially get a number, potentially get a date. And who knows who might be my next girlfriend, the whole gambit. So I invite you guys to remind yourself that this isn't about other people's opinions, what they think, whether they're jealous, whether they think you're weird. And what I found actually is that most people that have seen me do it, and especially when I started to have success with it, they'd be curious. They'd be like, whoa, okay, so I don't see that every day. And actually, you just went up to that girl, you clearly didn't know her, you guys were laughing, you guys were talking, and she gave you her number, and damn, like, I kind of want that. Maybe this isn't as weird as I thought. And so if anything, it's just going to bring out people's own insecurities about doing cold approach and their fear of going up and talking to people and lacking that social accountability. So that's a big one too, guys, is I really invite you to embrace that mindset that this is for you and your social development. Number 5, and this is another big one too, is that you're in the wrong environment. You're in a place that isn't conducive for your market, for the type of women you want to date. Maybe you're in the States and you're stuck with these women that you're not attracted to really, and so it's not really yielding the results. Or maybe you're in a city. We know this guy who is in a very small town and he'll complain that he's not getting the cold approach results he wants, and we're like, dude, and he's just tapped his market. There's just not a lot of people. So coming to a bigger city, moving to a place where you're going to be more valued and that you actually enjoy. That's going to help too, because when you go do your cold approach and you're in a good mood and you're enjoying the environment, that's going to, pay dividends versus you not being happy to be there. So for me, what I did is I ended up going to Poland, and then I ended up going to Mexico City. So I'm actually walking to a Starbucks right now. Our internet's down. So I'm walking through the streets of Mexico City right now. I'm in an environment where I'm valued, where I like the women, where they are in line with my values. And so finding a place where you can really thrive is going to give you that boost in your cold approach and give you that motivation. So if you guys can start adopting what I'm talking to this video, and these are just a few of the things, and that's why I encourage you to fill out that application down below for a chance to work with me personally. If you want to actually take your cold approach to the next level, you're sick and tired of getting no's, getting the eye of the boyfriend, you're sick of dating apps too, and you're really ready to step into that next level of your cold approach journey and start dating the women that you really want, then that's what I'm here for. I've helped dozens of guys start to master their cold approach and really understand that, hey, this is a process and this is something that you can get good at. You can get good at very quickly. You just have to be doing the right things and overcoming those habits that are holding you back from actually creating that connection with the woman in a very strong way. So with that, guys, we will talk to you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in. See you soon. Peace.